pretty much do what you were wanting
No,
to
we were able to get done what we wanted to today, which was get some live work and have an opportunity to see guys take a hit. And there are a lot of guys who can look good when they know they're not going to get tackled, and an opportunity to get tackled shows us a lot. So it was a great day for evaluation.
When Coach Shuiaki was running off, he said the defense got beat up today. Did you feel like the offense got the best of the defense today?
I don't know about that. We did a lot of good things, but we still got a lot of work to do. A lot of little things. I mean, things like we fumbled the ball once today, which we're not going to do at all, and it's unacceptable. So we're not going to put the ball on the ground. So that was the first thing I talked to him about. I think there are still some little things like depth of routes, tracks of the running backs, footwork with the offensive line, small things that make a big difference in terms of being able to win and lose games. So I think it was our best day yet in terms of practice, but we still got a long, long way to go.
Offense can be easier the more big plays you have. How are you doing in that way?
Today we had more big plays, and I'm not exactly sure why that was. We'll look on film and see. Part of it, I think, is sometimes when you're in shorts, you blow a whistle when someone's in position to make a tackle. When they actually have to make the tackle, you can see whether a guy has the opportunity to make a play or not. But we also had some big plays in the throwing game where a quarterback threw it up and let a guy go make a play, and we had some receivers go make some plays today.
To the extent you're willing to do so, can you describe what you want this offensive scheme to look like?
Well, when I've been asked about that before, I'll reiterate that. We're going to be multiple, versatile, and be able to attack a defense in a number of ways. I think if you look at most offenses, with some exceptions, most offenses that are really successful nowadays are balanced, and will be balanced in a number of ways. We'll be balanced between run and pass. That doesn't mean every game we're going to be 50-50. There may be some games where we run it a little more, some we throw it a little bit more. We'll take advantage of what the defense gives us, and we'll take advantage of what we feel like are mismatches for us. We'll also try to be really balanced in terms of ball distribution. And so if it's 3rd and 8, I don't want the defense to know we're going to this particular guy. I want them to feel like they've got to defend everybody on the field that's got an eligible number.
What are you seeing from the quarterbacks? Anyone separating themselves or around in spring?
I think some guys are beginning to take a step forward, but I want to watch today's film before I say too much about that.
How are you on your insertion schedule for what you want to do? What percentage?
I would say right now we're probably about 60% in. We slowed down a little bit, so we got the first 3 installs in, and we didn't have a real clean day on Monday, so we only installed half of our 4th install yesterday, and we held on some things, and we didn't install anything today with having a short turnaround from yesterday's practice and a lot of film to watch. So we'll go back on Monday and we'll finish up the rest of our 4th install. We've got 2 more installs after that. Once we get those 2 installs in, we'll have 90% of the offense in.
Is Hodge totally healthy?
Yes.
And so he can do everything you need him to do?
Yes, he was live today.
Right.
Media, we like names, labels. Do you have a name for this offense yet?
Still working on that.
Does that mean there will be one?
We're working on it.
How important or how much has it been for the quarterbacks to grasp what you want to do, like in the film room type of thing?
Really important, and they've done a great job. I'm really, really pleased, number one, with Coach Roderick and the job that he's doing with our quarterbacks and our passing game in general. I think if you look at our quarterbacks, all of those guys are getting better every day, and they're beginning to know where to go with the ball, and not just to know where to go with it, but where to go quickly. And so they're getting through their progression sooner and sooner. And with those guys in particular, what you do in the film room, I think, makes an even larger impact than what you do with some other positions. And so I've sat in on a number of the quarterback meetings, and he's doing a great job, and those guys are really into learning right now.
So you say you're 60%. Is the pace what you want it to be at this point in spring ball?
I'd say I'm a little behind where I wanted to be ideally, and that was really because Monday, like I said, we didn't have a real clean day, so it slowed us down just a little bit. I'm not where I'd like to be ideally, but I'm okay with where we are right now.
In your career, Jeff, have you seen high school enrollees like Zach Wilson become more of a phenomenon?
Well, I had 2 true freshmen start for me in the offensive line last year at LSU, and I've been a number of places where we played true freshmen. Obviously, it helps when a guy can be here in the spring. But we'll have a couple more guys rolling in this summer that we hope will factor in and have a role also. I think guys nowadays are a little bit more ready to play as young guys than they used to be. I think part of it is the training, and if you look at what high school programs do now, they train year-round now. Most high school programs train year-round. A lot of guys that are at good programs and have the wherewithal to do this, have their own trainers, whether that be position specific or speed and strength training as well. So I think players come to us a little bit more ready at times, but in the end, it still comes down to a guy's confidence and his competitive readiness to step on the field.